Hello, through this video, my team and I will introduce you to Vendetta Co Ltd. We are proud to say that Vendetta cigarette has been the top 3 choices among Malaysian smokers. However, that is not it. We produce them with enticing wood flavor which would excite consumers who are all about flavors. To expand our brand, we also came out with perfumes named Vendetta Icon. Due to the outbreak of pandemic COVID-19, it has disturbed economy of the whole world, including businesses in Malaysia. The real question is, how does this pandemic affect Vendetta?
Scarcity. As a company that produces both cigarette and perfume, during RMO we face lack of resources such as lack in terms of raw materials, which is agawal to produce perfume. Furthermore, our company faced scarcity in terms of labor, but we could still produce our product as our company used machinery which work can be done with 1 or 2 workers. Choice. Due to scarcity of agarwood, our company has chosen to produce cigarette instead, because we believe that society do not use perfume as frequently during quarantine period as they stay indoor. In short, our company will increase the production of our Vendetta cigarette, thus leading to the foregone cost of Vendetta Icon perfume. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is defined as the number of foregone goods or services. During RMO, Vendetta Co Ltd is focusing on producing cigarette, thus the opportunity cost that we face is our Vendetta Icon perfume. What and how much to produce? Due to lockdown, citizens will panic by their needs in fear there will not be enough supply. For smokers, they will buy cigarette in bulks to stock up during quarantine period. So, we will increase the production of cigarette to fulfill the demand. Moreover, on how much to produce, we will maximize the production amount of our cigarette so that our limited resources during RMO are used efficiently without wastage. How to produce? Vendetta Co Ltd is more to capital intensive than labor intensive. This is because the usage of machinery is more efficient in producing cigarette on time compared to human force. For whom to produce? The target market of Vendetta Co Ltd is for individuals from age 18 and above, as well as to those who have their own income.
During restriction movement orders starting 18 March 2020, logistic company in operation is limited. When the transportation are limited, it causes a higher charge on the transportation and affects the price of the product to increase. Due to that, our brand cigarette has increased from 17 ringgit to 18 ringgit per pack starting on 25th March. As the graph shown, when the price increases, it causes the quantity demand of the cigarette to decrease from 800k to 790k packs. This happened because some smokers are a bit responsive towards the change in price. Starting 4th May, almost all economic sectors and business activities are allowed to resume business under conditions. Hence, logistic companies are able to operate again. Due to this new change of RMO, price of the cigarettes decreased from 18 ringgit to 17 ringgit as transportation charges goes back to normal price. On the other hand, the quantity demand for the cigarettes will increase from 790k to 800k packs. This happens because smokers are less responsive towards the change in price. Before the price increasement, we have informed our customers beforehand on the price changes starting 25th March. As our loyal customers have expect the price cigarettes will increase in their time, they will buy more and stock up now to avoid paying more later. This is because cigarette has become an addiction and has become a livestock to them as it is an addiction to smokers.
Determinants of supply for price factor, movement upward. As the transportation is limited and causes a higher charge which then affects the price of product to increase from 17 ringgit to 18 ringgit, we take this good opportunity to sell more cigarettes on the 25th of March with the purpose of gaining more profit. Regardless of circumstances, smokers will always look for cigarettes to relieve their stress from staying indoor for too long during RMO. Hence, the quantity of cigarettes supplied will increase from 760,000 to 770,000 packs. Movement downward. As the transportation charges go back to its normal price, the price would decrease from 18 ringgit to 17 ringgit. We suppliers refrained and decided to sell less since we will gain less profit. As for the quantity supplied, it will decrease from 770,000 to 760,000 packs. We as sellers will supply less cigarettes temporarily and will increase the quantity in the market once the price increases. Non-price factor, number of sellers. Starting 16 March, official order has been made by Malaysia's Prime Minister including restriction on the closure of all government and private premises except those involved in essential services. In this case, our company is in the tobacco sector. Thus, we do not stand a chance to open any of our branches due to the order. This will cause number of sellers of our product to decrease and a smaller number of cigarettes will be available in the market. Hence, the supply of cigarettes will decrease and together the supply curve will shift inward or leftward.
Elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand measures responsiveness to the change in quantity demanded due to the change in price. During the outbreak of COVID-19, we faced increment of cost of production which results the price of the cigarettes per pack to increase from 17 ringgit to 18 ringgit. Hence, the quantity demanded for the cigarettes decreased from 800,000 packs to 790,000 packs. This shows that buyers are less responsive toward the change in price. Determinant price elasticity of demand. Consumers' habit. Consumers' habit to smoking becomes hard to break as it is already a necessary routine to them. With the RMO extending, they will be more stressful, hence, they will smoke to reduce tension. Furthermore, it also has calming effect on people who are anxious and stressed. Hence, smoking are really hard to quit. Income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of the change in quantity demanded due to the change in income. Cigarette is a positive income elasticity of demand as it is purchased on a daily basis. During RMO, some businesses need to be closed down, leading to some individuals losing their jobs. So, when the income decreases, the quantity demand for our cigarettes will also decrease, but in small amount, as decrease in income makes consumers to be more cautious on spending their money. Hence, this will lead to small reduction in Vendetta cigarettes demand.
Cross-elasticity of demand is the responsiveness of quantity demanded of a product due to the change in price of a related product. In this case, Vendetta cigarettes would be the substitute product for Dunhill cigarettes. If the price of Dunhill cigarettes increases drastically during RMO, smokers will be reluctant to spend money on a box of cigarettes that is expensive when there is a substitute box of cigarette that is cheaper in price. In short, when the price of Dunhill cigarettes increases, the quantity demanded for our box of cigarettes will increase as well. Price elasticity of supply measures the sensitivity of quantity supplied due to the change in price of Vendetta cigarettes. When price of cigarettes increases during RMO, we as suppliers will supply more to our consumers to gain the highest profit possible. This is because we are responsive towards the change in price. So, when there is a small change in price, there is a large change in quantity supplied of Vendetta cigarette. Determinants of elasticity of supply. Time period. Cigarettes takes up short production period as the machinery being used can produce up to 10,000 cigarettes per minute. All stages of production are being done by the machinery itself and only needing a handful workers to operate it. This is an advantage to us during RMO because most of workers are not allowed to go to work. So even with the implementation of RMO, our cigarettes can still be produced. Hence, when there is an increase in price of cigarettes, we as suppliers will supply more. In short, the price elasticity of supply would be elastic.
Equilibrium happens when demand curve and supply curve intersect with one another in order to determine the price and quantity of our product. During RMO, when the price of our cigarette increase from RM70 to RM18, the quantity demand will decrease from 800,000 to 790,000. However, it goes the other way for quantity of supply, which will increase from 780,000 to 790,000. As a result, the new market equilibrium price will be RM80 as it is the price can satisfy the both parties. On the graph and table, Surplus happen when we put our price of cigarette per pack at RM18, as quantity supplied is more than the quantity demanded. Meanwhile, shortage happen when demand for cigarette is high, but the quantity supplied is low, which is at RM70. The tax per unit that government charges to our cigarette is RM5. The question is, who burdens more, our company or our consumer? Based on the graph, we can conclude that the tax amount is shared between Vendetta Co Ltd with our consumer. We have shifted the tax of RM4 for our consumer, meanwhile RM1 is the tax burden for us. Government has set RM10 is floor price for all legitimate cigarettes. That being said, RM10 is minimum price that sellers have to put on cigarette to be sold into the market. This is because cigarettes sold at RM10 have already been charged for duty excise. Hence, Vendetta cigarettes put our price at RM18 per pack.